Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Top Gun Options. This is your welcome aboard brief. I'm going to brief you on the website, the Top Gun Options universe, some of our sister squadrons and endeavors that we do, just a whole host of stuff. Really excited to have you here. Trading is a form of combat. Somebody's going to win and somebody's going to get their ass kicked, folks. Why wouldn't you use the same methodologies, procedures, checklists, SOPs, right? Standard operating procedures that I used over the skies of Iraq or over the skies of Top Gun, and also in a multi-billion-dollar volatility arb trading firm. Okay, so let's get right to it. The other sister squadrons that we have going on that impact operations here at Top Gun Options and investing, let me just brief some of these real quick. No Fallen Heroes. You can go to nofallenheroes.com or nofallenheroesfoundation.org. And you can find out about our 501c3, our nonprofit. We try and save and change the lives of veterans, first responders, and their family members with psychedelic-assisted therapy. How can you learn more about that mission? Our mission? Go to the No Fallen Heroes YouTube channel. Okay, just type in No Fallen Heroes on YouTube. Go there. Make sure you subscribe. We need a lot more subscribers than this because this is where we post a lot of our content, not a lot, all of our content about the No Fallen Heroes mission and the Max Afterburner podcast that I'll talk to you about in a second. But I have interviews on here with veterans, with first responders, with family members who have healed their traumas with psychedelic assisted therapy. What's this have to do with investing? Everything. The psychedelic sector is the only sector that I am bullish on right now. Doesn't matter when you're listening to this video, I am bullish on this sector now for the rest of my life, period. I would buy the publicly traded psychedelic names with both hands. We can get into that in our accelerated retirement program. That's where we talk about longer dated trades. But we're also going to be launching a new product under No Fallen Heroes LLC, just dedicated to everything going on in that industry. But anyway, go to the No Fallen Heroes YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe. You can check out our content there. As I said, we also have the Max Afterburner podcast. It is ranked in the top 2.5% of podcasts in the world. It's kind of a big deal, folks. When I heard that it was that good or it was doing that good, I had to immediately Google how many podcasts are in the world. And there's like 3.3 million podcasts. So kind of happy that we're in there. You can listen to the Max Afterburner podcast on Apple Podcast or Spotify or Stitcher or iHeart, wherever cool kids listen to podcasts. Make sure you subscribe to and listen to the Max Afterburner podcast. If you're driving, if you're working out, throw these episodes on. If you want to watch my ugly mug or see some of our guests, obviously you can watch the podcasts over there. Okay, so 2 places to get access to that. Along those lines, while you're on YouTube, also subscribe to the Top Gun Options YouTube channel. Ton of good content on here, folks. I put a lot of free content on our YouTube channel. Obviously, if you're a member, you get all this content as well, but there's some pretty cool stuff on here. Make sure you're subscribed to it because whenever I post something on here, you get an alert that new content is posted. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Top Gun Options. Real quick, social media stuff. On Instagram, I am official_Wiz Buckley. You can follow me on Instagram, post a lot of cool content on there. And then obviously, please make sure you follow those sister accounts, TopGun_Options and No Fallen Heroes. A lot of cool content, obviously, on the No Fallen Heroes account, and Top Gun Options we're growing that Instagram account to put a lot more trading content on there. So that's kind of our universe to date. Some side things before we talk about Top Gun Options. Microdosing. It is all the rage, right? You see it in the Wall Street Journal, people talking about it at yoga, moms for microdosing, all sorts of stuff like that. I'm on the board. I'm an investor. I am knee deep in a company called My Crew Doses. Many of our current TGU members are also angel investors in this company. Over here on microdoses.com, scroll down to Maverick Mind. That is our dedicated microdosing product. We have morning brief. Folks, I wake up, brush my teeth, wash my face, take my morning brief, and then 20 minutes of mindfulness, folks. Start my day full of gratitude with a morning brief. 100% legal. Let me be very clear. There is no psilocybin in these, but guess what? Uncle Sam, in their knee-jerk reaction to outlaw magic mushrooms and psilocybin back in the 60s, never got around to looking into a bunch of other mushroom strains that are pretty damn cool as well. So 100% legal, but these morning briefs are fantastic. My sleep for years has sucked. We came up with night duty. I take a night duty about an hour before bed. I sleep like a baby, wake up refreshed, no sleep, hangover, so to speak. The night briefs are unsettled. My microdosing routine, 5 days on, 2 days off. And please don't share this, post it on social media or stuff like that. This is the friends and family discount. Use the code ALWAYS30 and I'll hook you up with a 30% discount. Okay. And then finally, before we get airborne on Top Gun options, if you've seen our No Fallen Heroes Foundation merchandise, the psychedelic fighter pilot, a lot of people love this stuff. There's the dark hat with the psychedelic fighter pilot, or the white hat. We have a hoodie for the summer. People take fishing or go hunting or water skiing or on the beach. That's awesome right there. And then obviously our t-shirt. Once the fall rolls around and the winter, we relaunch our hoodies. These are hand screened, folks. Each one of those colors is like done by hand. These things are fantastic. So we only do the hoodies in the winter. So head to mentaljoe.com, and over here underneath shop, you can scroll down and click on No Fallen Heroes gear. Every penny goes over the fence into the foundation to support healing grants for our veterans, first responders, and their families. All right, here we go. Before we get into the website, the member area, and all that stuff, emails. Don't do me a favor. Do both of us a favor. Do not mark any communication from Top Gun Options as spam. If you do, you're in the land of no return, man. we're done. You're gonna have to make a new Gmail address or another email address, because takes an act of Congress to get off the you listed us as spam type of thing. We occasionally send marketing emails, folks. We have strategic partners. We mail for them. They mail for us. It's how the world works, folks. If you don't want to read a marketing email, delete it. Okay. But if you list us as spam, we're done. It's amazing to me. For the longest time, people are like, I don't get any emails. And of course, we spend a half an hour to an hour investigating, and it turns out you listed us as spam. Okay. Or when you made your purchase, you used a work email or a different email, and then you're like, why am I not getting emails? Are our initial issue, folks. It's our main way to communicate, in addition to the app we're going to talk about in a second. So keep an eye on emails. Don't want to read them. The marketing ones, don't read them. Move on, but do not mark them as spam. Sunday nights, usually we send out a weekly flight schedule, okay? With kind of, what's going on for that week, obviously, called the weekly flight schedule. So keep an eye out for that on Sunday nights, okay? Hey, here's how the week's going to look. If there's any changes, it'll be in the weekly flight schedule, okay? Now, let's get going with Top Gun Options. We have a brand new website. We have a brand new app. So you can take Top Gun Options with you on the road, wherever you go. I'm trading at the hold short in my fighter jet. I'm on a ski lift. I'm at the beach. I can be trading on my phone and posting those trades and my intel and everything in the app. The app is called Collab by Lead Gener. So over here on Google Play, it's called Collab by Lead Connector. Or over here on the App Store on Apple, it's called Collab by Lead Connector. Download that app, and you can get everything on there. You can watch the replays. You can get into the briefs. You see the trades that I post. Everything is on the app. So happy that we are in the year 2024. We finally made it. Instead of having a Frankenstein website and, group me over here and our members over here, everything. This has been a big deal, folks. This transition in July of 2024 to our brand new website is awesome. Okay. So that's the app. Now, here's our homepage, right? If you're a member, you obviously don't need to look at the homepage too much. All of our marketing stuff is on there, and so you can kind of ignore the homepage there. Just click login on the top right. You got to log in when you made your purchase, okay? So this took me to the Max Afterburner group. So let's start there. The Max Afterburner group is our most elite level of membership here at Top Gun Options. The current value for a lifetime is about $25,000. A couple months ago, I did a 48-hour special where I reduced it to $15,000. It's a lifetime membership, folks. You never pay for anything again. You get first crack at investment opportunities like Healing Realty Trust. I think based on the most recent math, your initial investment in Healing Realty Trust is up 5 times your initial investment. I think we have close to $250 million in deal flow. So Max Afterburner lifetime people got first crack at that. They got first crack at being angel investors in My Crudosis. They got first crack at being investors, angel investors in our No Fallen Heroes Extraction. It's a docuseries project that just got picked up by Live, L-I-V, Entertainment. So Max Afterburner, most elite level of membership here at Top Gun Options. Here's what their group looks like. We have a couple threads. Trade alert thread, right? This is where we post only trades. In the old days, we had just one thread on the old system, right? And it was painful because a lot of people didn't like all the intel and commentary I would post. Hey, heard this from a guy at Goldman, or this or that, or check out this article. And that had trades in it too. And people are like, I just want the trade, so check this out. We have 2 threads. Trade alert threads this morning. In Accelerated Retirement, I did a new trade on Microsoft, a synthetic stock. It's posted right there. That's the trade. You can close that. And then underneath it, I posted the risk metrics of that trade. You automatically get an alert on your cell phone that I posted that trade. Okay. And I'll show you how I do that in a second. So we have a trades only thread. And then over here, we have intel and commentary. So this is where we do post, hey, here's a good article in Wall Street Journal. Hey, here's the link for the Fed press conference this afternoon. Hey, Microsoft, tank in here, boom, with all the links to the articles. Okay, so intel and commentary, and also, everything that we're talking about. Okay, so intel and commentary, trade alerts, and then announcements. Please don't throw announcements in here. This is kind of for me as an admin and stuff like that. So this is, you can go see stuff over here like, hey, here's the issue with maintenance fees or anything like that. Just kind of general announcements are in this thread, kind of for me only and our support folks. So intel and commentary, trade alerts. While we're here, look up here. So you see it says discussion. Click on membership and replays. This is it, folks. This is where everything is. Accelerated Retirement, let's click on it. Clicking on Accelerated Retirement brings us to the member page. At the top right here, it says join the live brief. AR, Accelerated Retirement, is every Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Click on it. See this link right here? Click on that and you will register for that brief. So here is where you get into the live trade briefs. We will also send you an email. I think it's 30 minutes or an hour, whatever the usual schedule is, before the brief. So you have 2 ways to join a brief. The link that we email you, or go right here. It's on the member page for that service. Okay? We scroll down a little bit, and here's where all the replays are. Here's the replay from today's brief. I just click on it. Up here is the actual replay, the video. Just click the play button right there, and you're off to the races to watch the replay. Scroll down a little bit. There's my write-up from the brief and the Microsoft trade that I covered in the brief. You can mark it as complete if you want. Really doesn't matter to me. You just get a little green check block. And then over here, you can kind of look at all the other ones as well. Okay? Pretty simple, isn't it? Now, let's go back to kind of the main screen here. If you're not seeing one of these tiles, you're not a member of that service. Or, obviously, since I run the place, I see everything. I think it shows a little lock symbol, right? If you don't app, for example, if you're not a member of Solo Amazon down here, I think it says available for $97, and you click on it, and it'll take you to the membership page where you can upgrade, okay? So, obviously, I'm seeing all the memberships in here because I run the place. So, primary live trade brief, just like Accelerated Retirement, right? Scroll down, you can click on here to join the primary live trade brief, and then scroll down and there's all the replays. Okay, so not gonna beat a dead horse. It's the same thing with Solo Amazon. Getting started and free resources, that's where this video I'm doing right now is gonna end up. And obviously there's some free resources in there as well. If you wanna click on that, how to set up a paper trading account and also download your workbooks. Okay, the primary, intermediate, and advanced workbooks are over here. See where it says files, primary, advanced, intermediate, the trade plan, and the OPCL, the options pocket checklist. Okay, so getting started brief, you're watching it right now, and your manuals too. Down here on the bottom right, ladies and gentlemen, is the options weapon school. This is our training. I also put the workbooks over here just in case you didn't see them over in the free resource center. Download your workbooks. Boom, right there. Now, ladies and gentlemen, options weapon school. You have got to download your workbooks, start reading them, and start watching the training. Options weapon school 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We take a building block approach to options weapon school. This is where I gather my intelligence. This is investing basics. Here's my trade plan. This is a call. This is a put, all the way up to these advanced tactics. I would watch these a couple times and then I'd watch them a couple more times. I guarantee you're going to pick up something new each time that you watch an options weapon school session. Okay, that's it, folks. This is the new website. This is the application. I forgot to mention over here on the left, Hunters. So we already talked about the Max Afterburner group. Hunters also has a thread like this. It's $4.97 a month, or if you're smart, you do an annual membership where you save 50%. It's $29.95, right? So 50%. If you stay in $4.97 a month for 12 months, good on me as a businessman, bad on you as a trader. Upgrade and do the annual membership and get a 50% discount. So it kind of looks like Lifetime, but you're paying a subscription fee, right? So the Max Afterburner Lifetime, boom, you're done. The only thing you pay is an annual maintenance fee of like $495. But the Lifetime membership pays for itself in a year or so. So you never have to pay membership fees again, just the annual maintenance fee. Okay, so trade alert thread, announcements, and intel and commentary. The final thing that I'm gonna cover in the groups is the ready room. So if you're just a member of Solo Amazon or you're just a full throttle monthly member at $295 a month, you have this trader forum, okay? So you can interact with me here, asking questions about options weapon school. I need a broker recommendation. You know, I started posting some trades in here like Solo Amazon, and then I remembered that there are people who aren't members of Solo Amazon, right? So not going to do that anymore. I initially made a couple mistakes with some free trades in here. You got to pay to either be in the Hunters or the Max Afterburner group just a little bit more. But this is great. This trader forum, ask me a question. Hey, Wiz, have a question on options weapon school session this, or I know you have this current trade on. What do you think about it now? Whatever. I go in the ready room. I get an alert anytime anybody posts anything in here. So if you're not in the Hunters or not in Max Afterburner yet, get here in the ready room and ask me questions, okay? All the trades after every brief are posted on those member pages, okay? But obviously these folks, the Max Afterburner and the Hunters, get a little bit more love from me because that's what they're paying for, okay? So let me scroll down here real quick because I need to add at everyone on this post, and it will, I don't know if you saw that, but as it popped up, it said notify everyone in the channel. So I'm going to update that post, and right now everybody should get a ding on their cell phone that says, hey, Wiz just posted a new trade in here. So you can be, like I said, on the chairlift, getting on an airliner, at the beach, you're going to get an alert on your app. So no more old days of waiting to get an email or I'm not getting emails. It's because you clicked spam. Thanks. So all of that stuff is gone because we have an app. Okay. If you have any questions, you can shoot an email to members@topgunoptions.com or support@topgunoptions.com. If you have any questions about upgrading into maybe the Lifetime group, you can email me directly, wiz@topgunoptions.com. Okay, that's your welcome aboard brief. I'm so glad you're here. Trading is a form of combat, and we're going to put you on the winning side. Fights on.